All right, so I figured out what I'm going to do my first video about because at the gym, see something that annoys me on the news, I should do a video about it. Video is going to be about Eliza Dushku, who is making a big stink over some naughty jokes that happened to her on the set of a show called Bull. The show Bull is an American television show that's based on the life of Dr. Phil. Stop. Let's think about that for a second. Dr. Phil thinks he's a superhero or like a crime sleuth or something like that. I mean, how pretentious do you have to be to have a show about yourself? You hire some like good looking guy to play you. Have you seen Dr. Phil? He's got no fucking hair. He's fat. He looks like an embalmed corpse that talks. I mean, he's got that like, funeral home makeup on all the time. And he thinks he's actually like a professional therapist. I don't even know if he's a psychiatrist or, got it out of a fucking Cracker Jack box or whatever. Dr. Phill annoys the fuck out of me because he's one of these fuckers like Maury Povich who exploits everybody but pretends he's helping them. I mean, he'll bring you on his show to say that you like to, fuck salami or that you enjoy douching with hot coffee every 5 seconds. And then he will berate you but offer you help afterwards. We're going to send you to a facility where you will find out that third-degree burns on your vagina are not good. And my wife, Robin, who looks like an embalmed corpse. Look at all the Botox in that bitch. Look at her. Look at her. She always sits, so she can wash me because I got a wandering dick. I really do. I'll fuck around if I could, but the bitch never leaves me. And I got my know-it-all sons. His sons think they know shit. They write books telling you how to live your life. Where are his credentials? What has he ever done? So, okay. He's one of these things people Oprah sicked on us, and that's why she should be smacked for it. But he made this show called Bull, because I guess he used to work in trials and help, pick out people that would be good for prosecution and defense. So therefore, in his mind, he thinks his life is really interesting and should be a TV show with a good-looking guy, not one that looks like him, but a good-looking guy who can solve crimes because he knows how to read people and shit like that. Listen, Dr. Phil's demented. I don't know why people watch this fucker. I swear to God. I want to go on a show. I'm going to make up something like, I eat carpet lint and shit it out and eat it again. Dr. Phil, I think it's normal. What's wrong with me? Send me to a facility, fucker. He's the one who made that little Cash Me Outside hoe famous. There's another reason we shade him. But I guess the show's pretty popular. It's on CBS. It's airing. Okay. And who stars on this show, or did star, and I guess she was a guest star and she was set to have a reoccurring role. And I think she had signed up, was Eliza Dushku. If you don't know who Eliza Dushku is, she was in True Lies. She was a child actor. She's a grown woman now. She was in Dark Angels. She was in Bring It On, the movie. Never really thought much about her, except she's got this weird mopey face. It's kind of like, I wonder if she had a stroke and nobody told anybody. Like, she's kind of got a face where part of her eyes droop down, like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she just like she suffered a partial stroke and nobody told her. Like, there's something, her face sinks. Does anybody else notice that? She's pretty, she's got a great banging body and all that, but she's got a basset hound thing going on here, and God bless her. I mean, she was able to overcome adversity and make it onto a TV show and convince people she's sexy. God bless her. I love her. No, I'm kidding. She's actually very pretty, except for. But so I was, looking at the headlines on the news. It was like Eliza Dushku is speaking out about her experience and how traumatized she was. I'm like, oh my God, somebody tried to rape her on the set of Bull or something like that. Let's see what happened. Here's her complaints. She said on one occasion, there's two occasions she's talking about apparently, the male star said something to her about maybe bending her over and giving her a little spanky over his knee. And she naturally considered that some kind of violent rape of the mouth and went home and rocked back and forth in the shower and cried like in a Lifetime movie. That was it. That was her first complaint. She felt unsafe and she was disgusted. Okay. All right. The next one was he basically made a joke about her being in a three-way with him. And this was it. It rocked her fucking world. Fuck people who are starving. Fuck women who are really raped or, relatives who are preying on, sexually abusing people for real. She was violated and she needed more money. So she decided to quit the show she was fired, let go from the show. She made a big stink out of it and got $9.5 million and has this asshole who stars in the show tripping all over himself to apologize. He's making one of these fucking statements, these neutered male statements, where he's like, I'm so sorry. I had to think about the actions of the jokes that I made. I apologize for all the pain and the trauma I've caused her. You didn't cause her shit. Listen, if she has grown up in Hollywood, I'm sure she has dealt with far worse. It's time to man up and woman the fuck up and get the fuck over it. If somebody makes a joke you don't like, kick him in the dick, call him an asshole, and call it a day, sweetheart. You are not some victim for this. You just aren't. And this is what's wrong with the Me Too movement, and this is what's wrong with people like her who are perverting a Me Too movement, which is a valid movement. I had a valid movement this morning after I had some coffee. I had to throw that in there. There was no reason to, but I had to. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with her? Who gives a shit? You are not some little victim girl. Do not villainize this guy. He's not like that guy. Remember the preacher from Seventh Heaven who was like molesting little girls or some shit? Wiggling his pee-pee at little 6-year-old girls and say, look, do you like it? Do you like it? That's a fucker you should be pissed at. What did this guy do? He's like, I've made plenty of horrible jokes in my day in front of people. I would not want them to turn around and be like, I'm not the victim of Jay. Although some of them are doing that. I feel traumatized. I feel unsafe. I need my safe space. I need to walk around in saran wrap in case I fall. The Janus can't get on me and cover me and coat me. People are turning into pussies. For her to put this out there, and I don't know if she did, or if this was just, here's what I think happened. She wanted money. Bottom line, she wanted money. She didn't like the fact she got fired from this show. So she thought about 1 or 2 bad jokes this dickhead made, and then went out and was like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm in the Me Too movement. All these actresses and actors, too, are all desperate people. They all seek approval. That's why they have this job. They're lonely, desperate people who want to go out there and want to be liked by everybody. They need to be pampered. They're special. They're slow. They're all fucking, demented. So it's just one of those things where she wasn't accepted onto a certain job. She couldn't accept it. So she wanted to be part of the Me Too movement. That would be cool because that's in this year. And then decided, well, what was her story? She'd been raped or something? No. Was she somebody fucking violently assaulted her? Did somebody grab a tit or something? Like, no. That guy said a dirty joke that one time. And then he said I should probably have a 3-way with him. And that was it. I need therapy and $9 million. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Eliza Dushku or whatever. Go get your next job. Be happy. You've made it in Hollywood. I don't understand what she's so upset about. But don't sit there and have this guy tripping all over himself. Come out and make a statement. This guy was a prick. How about that? This guy's a real asshole to work with. He was just a douche. He was just a fucking douchebag. Women have dealt with that since the beginning of time, and not that they should have to, but a lot of women just womened up and handled it. I'm not talking if he was chasing you around trying to grab at you and shit like that. That's a different story. If you'd taken a stapler to his nutsack at that point, I would have applauded you for it. But Eliza Dushku, yeah, I'm calling bull on you.